Greetings, beautiful friends. It is your girl, Baby J, the goddess coach, back at it again with another video. And today's video, I just want to update you guys on something that I tapped into when I was doing a little bit of inner work outside. If you know me, you know every day I go outside and I earth and I ground myself, and I'll meditate, I'll journal, whatever the case is. And things have a tendency to come up when you're connected to the ground, connected to Mama Nature, okay? Literally, earth literally is the most, I would say one of the most potent forms of feminine energy. But when you align yourself with the earth, you really align yourself with your truth, with this overall sense of security. I'm gonna make a whole other video about that. But something that came up was I was currently, that specific day when I did some inner work, I felt so bored. I was so freaking bored. And if you know my chart, I am heavily fire dominant. Like, I'm a Leo stellium, I got a Sag rising, I do have some water in my chart, and I do have an earth moon, but I am very, very fire dominant. So I need passion, I need fun, I really crave excitement, right? And it's also tapping into that generator energy. I love to feel satisfied with life because I think that's the feminine energy within me as well, who wants to feel good, who wants to enjoy life, who wants life to be worth living. Because at the end of the day, we come here, we can make a bunch of money, we can have all types of stuff, but if you don't have that soulful contentment and fulfillment, it means nothing, absolutely nothing. And this is coming from a person who literally has been surrounded with those kind of people who had this humongous success in their life, but somehow they were not happy. And that's something that I knew I never wanted to be. And that's also a huge abundance block as well. But anyways, this video is going to be talking about how to truly live a life that you love. This video is so important because most people do not live lives that they love. Most people live lives that they just endure. They live lives that they kind of just have to entertain. No, they live lives kind of that are mediocre. They live lives that they just kind of like, it is what it is. But then I have this like side of myself that realizes that literally being alive right now, you could have been anything. You could have been a frog. You could have been a piece of paper. We are all made up of the same atoms, protons, electrons, and neutrons. You are made up of everything in this universe. And we decided to incarnate here in this life as a human being with this brain, with this mind, with this consciousness, with this body, with this awareness. And you're gonna live a life that doesn't truly satisfy you on a daily basis. Because granted, yes, we're gonna go through things and certain things are gonna happen, but understand that even when things happen in your life, the only time it feels bad, it's because it's your response to it. It's not the actual thing that happens in your life that actually affects you in a negative way. It's the response that you have to it. And that response, that reaction, that has everything to do with your mental state and your happiness and your peace of mind. On this particular day, I was feeling so freaking like bored with my life. I wanted to have fun, and I knew that my life needed to I just felt like so bored. I don't know how to explain it. And you know, the feminine energy, it's the juice. It's the honey. It's what makes life feel sweet. It's what makes life actually enjoyable. When you increase your feminine energy in your body and your aura and your frequency, you take my course, Psychic Secrets of Seduction, you get into your magnetism. Okay, check that out in the description box. When you get inside of your energy and you really step in and tap in, life really starts becoming sweet. But on that particular day, I was like, ugh, I just feel so bored. What's going on? So when I was outside, I took out my journal, and the thing that came into my mind was, you only feel bored right now. The only reason I am bored right now is because I believe life is supposed to be something that it currently is not. So then I asked myself, what do I believe life is supposed to be like? This is good because when you're feeling emotions and you just let them sit and you don't do anything about it, because maybe you're bored, maybe you're sad, maybe you're depressed, maybe you're going through a heartbreak, whatever the case is, the only reason why you are experiencing that emotion of dissatisfaction is because you believe that life is supposed to be something different than it currently is. That is your reaction to the circumstance. So instead of just wallowing in that emotion, process the emotion, feel it, honor it, breathe in, and honor the emotion of boredom, honor the emotion of sadness, whatever the case is, acknowledge it so you can let it flow through you, and then simply ask yourself, what do you feel like life should be like right now? So then I took it upon myself to reflect and think about, what is it that I really want my life to be? And I realized that I want to travel more. I realized that I want to hang out more. I want to have a bigger social life. I've been working kind of hard recently, and I'm like, what is the point of working hard if you don't enjoy it, if you don't have a good time? So I wrote down the exact things that would make me happy, and I wrote it down specifically in should statements. So I literally wrote down, I should be able to travel anywhere that I'd like. I should be X, Y, and Z. I should attend beautiful and transformational events regularly. I should. I wrote down all of my shoulds. That's what I feel like I should be experiencing. And then once I got it all out, all down on the paper, I wrote down exactly what I felt like I was missing. Keyword, what I felt like I was missing. I then took it upon myself. I left space in between every single one of those sentences, and I crossed out each and every should statement. And right underneath of the should statement, I wrote, I am experiencing the ability to be able to travel wherever I want at any time. I am X, Y, and Z. I am that. Because when you like cross something out subconsciously, what you're saying is no, that's not true. Okay, like think about every single time you crossed out something. You crossed it out because you felt like it wasn't right. You crossed it out because it was wrong, right? So that same action of crossing it out tells your subconscious mind that was wrong. So you rewrite the story, right? Because once you understand what you feel like you're missing and you bring conscious awareness to what your subconscious feels like it lacks, then you are able to step into the feeling and energy of what you want. So when I started to affirm the new statements that I wrote for myself, the new statements of I am able to travel. I am, attending events regularly, whatever the case is. Do you know what happened as soon as I like crossed those things out and rewrote that story? My life literally started to change that night. Like when I tell you I got an invitation, when I tell you I started getting people hitting me up all of a sudden out of nowhere, I told you some, obviously I'm not gonna share with you everything that I wrote down, but I could literally see the tides began to change in the direction where I wanted them to go. Even things about my career and stuff. One of my friends literally hit me up out of the blue and was like, yo, I see you everywhere. Like you're really gonna be big. And I didn't tell her to say that to me. It was a reflection of the energy that I was vibrating on and my frequency. So if you wanna really get into this energy, analyze your emotion, feel it. Honor that feeling. Don't suppress it. Don't pretend like it's not there. Don't try to, make yourself busy and ignore how you're feeling. Don't do that. Honor your feminine emotions. Like emotions by nature are feminine. It's the divine feminine within us. We have to honor that side of creation. Once we honor her and we say, yeah, emotions are literally letting you know that you need to handle something. You need to deal with something. So emotions are here to help us, not to hurt us, okay? The only time emotions hurt us is when we neglect them. Then they start to scream. Then they start to get really bad. But if you honor your emotions, you feel your emotions, you feel the wisdom that they're trying to tell you, they could be so helpful. And you can release all that trapped energy in the body. And literally, even as I was writing down all of my desires, I looked at my astrology and I noticed that literally this year, all of those, the type of transits that would be in alignment with the things I was seeking were literally coming up in the year. So then I understood that when you have a desire, it is because it's almost like your body and your mind is trying to prepare you for the thing. So you have to get your energy and frequency in alignment so the desire comes in to tell you, hey, this thing's about to come. You don't have desires for no reason. The root word of desire actually means of God, of the cosmos, of the stars. So a desire gets implanted in you because in some parallel universe, you already have it and it's coming. It's about to come into your timeline. So understand your desires are sacred. Honor your desires, honor your needs, honor your wants. And then instead of wanting, needing, because that's what you're going to keep on attracting if you stay on that frequency, all you have to do is embody the energy of the desire. And naturally, instead of being on the chasing end, you become on the receiving end. So take the time to do that exercise, especially if you're going through emotion or feeling right now. It feels heavy. It feels like you're trapped. It feels like you want him back. It feels like you're going through a breakup. It feels like you're depressed. It feels like you're bored. It feels like you want more out of life. Honor that. Honor that part of yourself and know that the reason you're feeling it is because it is possible for you to experience that emotion that you're seeking. And that's all I got for you. If you want to dive deeper into these type of topics, definitely check out my course. Psychic Secrets of Seduction. This is not just about seducing other people, which you can do obviously in this course, but the fundamentals of that course is to help you build that sacred magnetism in your body, in your energetic body, in your frequency, so that you can become attractive to whatever it is that you seek, and you can learn the tools to be able to become magnetic, right? So definitely check out that in the description box, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Oh yeah, and follow me on TikTok at itsbabyj, and follow me on Instagram at itsbabyj as well. I'm gonna be posting way more on those platforms as well, so definitely check that out, and I'll talk to you guys soon. The sun is literally about to set. Bye guys.